What up, you guys? It's Mary. Another story time. This I'm sorry if it doesn't get posted on Monday, which I wanted to, but it depends on if I want to use the new editing software I got or not. So I may not for this video because I want it to get up on Monday, but if the other one is taking a really long time, which is going to be shorter than this video, it will probably be up Tuesday. If it is, I'm sorry. Be expecting videos on Monday for sure. Just today is, with all the editing software I got, it may be a bit hectic. I don't know. I haven't used it yet. So if I do, it's going to be with this video you guys are watching now. Anyway, so story time. So this story was when I was like in 3rd grade. So 3rd grade, yeah, I think 3rd grade. So 3rd grade, I was 7, 8 maybe? Yeah, I think I was 7 actually, now thinking about it. I think I was 7 when this happened. So I had a really bad speech impediment when I was little. I could not say my R's for the life of me, and don't get me wrong, I still kind of do have that same speech impediment, but I've gotten better. That's why I'm now out of speech, because I am better with saying my R's. Yeah, see, I still do that all the time. So anyway, so my speech impediment came because I am I'm slightly deaf in my right ear, and that's how I can't hear tones right. Technically, I can't hear tones right, so it really shows up in my R's when I was little, and it still does in my R's. So my speech class in 3rd grade was after school. So we got out at 2:30, and on every Wednesdays, I think it was, I had to stay behind after 2:30 till like 3:30 or 4. It depended on how long they wanted to go and how bad they think I've gotten in that week. So it was like 3:30. I just came out of my class. I was sitting there waiting for my grandfather to pick me up, and I saw his car. I saw his car. I was like walking towards the car like normal, and then I started pulling on the back handle because it was his car. So I was pulling on it, and then it like did not open at all. And I was like, maybe he doesn't know. So I knocked on the window and started pulling it again, and then the front window rolled down, and there was this mom waiting for her kids who got out of private school like a half an hour after I got out of my speech class. So the window rolled down, and I walked up expecting my grandpa. It was the lady, and she was like, do I know you? And me being the shy little kid that I was and still am, but I'm not little anymore. The good old days. Who doesn't miss them? Anyway, and she was like, do I know you? And I was like, I'm sorry. I've been waiting for my grandpa a long time. I'm so sorry. And she's like, no, it's fine. I'm pretty sure he'll come soon though. And I was like, the whole time in my mind, I'm like, and then afterwards, this lady literally didn't do anything. She didn't like offer me inside. She didn't do anything. She's just like, well, I hope your grandpa comes soon. And I'm like, I do too. And then she rolled up the window, and I walked back. And then my grandpa finally came, like at 3:45, and like 3:45, so like a couple minutes after the whole scenario had happened, and he noticed that I was panicked because in the car I'm like with like gigantic eyes, just like petrified of what I did. And he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah. And so that's all for this story. Sorry, it's shorter. I think it will be shorter. It may not. It may. I don't know. So sorry if it's shorter. That's the only story I could come up with today. If you guys have any stories you guys want me to share, more embarrassing ones, or like, I don't know. So just any video suggestions at all, as I said in my previous video. Challenges, games, whatever you guys want. Vlogs with my 6-year-old cousin. That may be funny, I'm not sure. But yeah, so if you guys want it, leave it in the comments below. And if you guys don't want to do that, maybe like, comment, have you ever accidentally started pulling on someone's car and thinking that they were your relative? Or have you ever gotten in the car and then have you ever gotten in a car of just some random person thinking it was yours? Oh, I have funny story on that. I'll tell you guys next time. So yeah, and tell me if you've ever gotten inside a car and it wasn't yours and just end up finding these random people, or tell me if I just suck at being a human, like noticing different cars. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you guys like it, and yeah, leave a comment below. See you guys later.